Christel here from Space to Love, and today we're going to be organizing linen closets. So we're going to be using the Space to Love 5-step method: set up, sort, select, sanitize, and style. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get organized and stay organized. All right, so when I meet with my client, we always do an initial assessment. This is basically during this time we figure out what their problem areas are, what they would like to change, and how things can function better in their space. So with these closets, which we have a small narrow closet right here by the bathroom, and so in this closet here, she has, of course, her bath towels and a lot of overflow of products, and also products that she's using every day, but she doesn't have enough room inside her bathroom. So really want to reconfigure this. She has a lot of stuff down low. We really want to bring the stuff that she's using every day right to the forefront here, so it's easy for her to get in and get out. Then we also have another closet down here, and this is another linen closet, but it's actually a little bit wider, which is really nice, really easy to get into and see. Here she has her extra towels. We have beach towels, we have linens, we have decor items, we have cleaning products. So we're going to try and see, do the cleaning products need to be here? Maybe they can go under the sink or in her laundry room. We also have the decor items. Maybe those can go in the credenza in the dining room. So we're going to see how we can reconfigure things and make things more functional in her space. Okay, so we're going to start with step one, which is setup. So normally I have a fold-up table that I bring with me, but my client has this great kitchen table. So we're just going to use this for the sort process. Of course, we're going to cover it. We want to make sure that we don't ruin anything. Now, we really want to make sure that we have everything on hand. So I have an apron on. I don't know if you can see it because everything's black. But I have a magic marker. We're going to use that for the sorting process where we're making categories. And also I'm going to use my Post-it notes. We have scissors and a box cutter because we want to make sure that if we have to open any packages, everything's really easy. And then we have some cleaning products, which is for step 4, which is sanitize. And then also we have our garbage bags. I use white for garbage and then black for donate because I like to differentiate. So my client is making decisions. They don't have to be like, which one's garbage? No, everything's really clear. Oh, and then of course the label maker, because we know we're going to use that at step 5, which is style. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so now we're on step 2, which is sort. And I have been throwing around sort and categories, and we're going to do like with like, but I really want to go into what that actually means. So when we think of categories, you definitely want to have your macro categories and your micro categories. Your macro categories, or a big category, would be something like hair products, right? So you put all the hair products in one category. Then when we're done with that, we want to go to our micro categories, which would basically start separating them out even further. So we can do shampoo, conditioner, hairspray, gel, things like that. So now when my client comes in, she can look at all the shampoos and make a decision just on that. And be like, oh, I don't like this shampoo. I didn't like what it did with my hair. Or, oh, this one's great. Let's keep this one. And then when you're looking at the categories, like the micro categories, and making decisions that way, it is so much easier. When you are looking at like all the stuff all together, it is so overwhelming to make decisions, and that's usually why people can't get started, or they try to start and then stop and never get organized. So if you're going to try to get organized, definitely take care when you're doing the sort process. Have your macro categories and then do your micro categories. Okay, so now we're on step 3, which is select. So I'm going to hang out here for a couple of minutes and talk about what select actually means, and then hopefully make it easier for you when it's time for you to select the products that you want to keep. When we sorted, we did our macro categories. We had categories like makeup, nails, hair, medicinal, face, and then we'll just jump into hair again. We did those micro categories, and then we sorted them into the shampoo, conditioner, dry shampoo, and then she made her decisions. What was nice is that she actually didn't have a lot of products, so it wasn't too overwhelming for her. But a lot of my clients do have a lot of products, and I think sometimes it's because we see like our friend and they just have this great hair product and they look so good, and like, oh my God, I want to try that. You go out, you buy it, you try it, and it ends up not working for you. But we keep it because we're like, oh, I just spent so much money on it. But really, your space is worth a lot of money, so we really want to be particular about the stuff that we keep in our space. So if it's not working, let it go. And just to talk about that for a second, sometimes people say, oh, well, if I don't like it, but my friend will like it, so I think I'm going to give it to them. And I try to convince them to say, you know what, you don't want to pass the obligation on to someone else. You really want to empower yourself to make the decisions for yourself and then let it go. Because now they're going to deal with a product that might not work for them, and then they have to make a decision to let it go. So just keep it within when you're making decisions here and not worrying about who can take your stuff. Also, we found little travel in the bathroom, but she also has a travel section in her bedroom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these products and put it in with her travel stuff in the bedroom. So now when it comes time to travel, everything is all in one place. She doesn't have to go around the house and look for certain things or underneath the bathroom sink. So it makes it really easy for her. Also, sometimes we get gifts, some lipstick or something, and we know it's not our color. So if it is not expired and unopened, you can definitely donate it. So just to know that it's really great, maybe a women's shelter or to Goodwill, they will take it, which is really nice. All right, well, I hope you found this helpful to make the decisions with your sort process and then into the select. Okay, so now we're on step 4, which is sanitize. I don't want people to skip over this step. I feel like it's really important. We are going into places where you haven't been in quite a while. So we really want to get in there. We want to clean. Don't forget that like the little corners up at the top, those cobwebs. When we think about feng shui, we think about how we want to clear our space, clear the energy, bring positive energy into the home. The first thing, if you were to work with a feng shui consultant, they would tell you, declutter, organize, and clean. We really want to get rid of that Sha energy. So we really want to make sure that we get in, we clean these areas, and then we get into style. Okay, so now we just finished up step 5, which is style. And style basically means we put everything back, we gave everything a home, and we labeled it. So she'll be able to find everything when she needs it. So in this particular, like I said, this is a really narrow closet. So a lot of people ask me like, how are you gonna fold the towels? And a lot of times I don't know until we get into the space. So this worked out perfect doing the roll with the towels because now they can fit 9 towels in such a small space. So it really worked out well. Then we also put all the stuff that she's hardly using on the top, but she's not going to forget that it's there because we put a label on it, which is great. So everything actually fit in here nicely. And then with the other closet, we were able to do all the things that we said we were going to do. We took those decor items and we put them in the credenza. We took some of the extra cleaning supplies and we put them in the other room. So that gave us a lot of space in here. We also decluttered. She got rid of a lot of towels that were ripped and stained. She's going to donate those to the local animal shelter, which is really nice. And now we can fit all the beach towels in here and everything fits perfect. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And yeah, until next time.